Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Antonio Chavez. Mike Tyson showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Chavez is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
By way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary from Oregon, Antonio Chavez.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Combination to the head.
Come on, keep moving.
Tyson's opponent tonight is known for his infighting. He better watch out against Prime Mike.
Yeah, well, Tyson is made for fighting, at least theoretically. You know, he's got short arms, he's short of stature, he's very powerful, he's explosive on the inside. But sometimes Tyson will put his hands behind.
Solid. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
Chavez is now getting back up off the canvas. A headshot blocked. He missed that uppercut. Tyson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Chavez's defense is paying off now. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Big shot he just scored with. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? That's it. The fight is over. Tyson's making a quick night of it. The 10 count reached, a knockout win. Just like that, Mike Tyson's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here at Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Mike Tyson's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here. Nichols' ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of Atlanta, Nichols.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Landing 2 jabs by Mike Tyson. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Pick your feet up. Let's move.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Nichols is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good combination to the head. Iron Mike with an iron right. You know, typically a good, well-rounded boxer punch. Nichols is thumped by a left hand. Big shot, targeting that head and landing with a bomb. Up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
Scores with the combo to the head. Piercing jab by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Nowhere close that punch by Mike Tyson. Nichols is hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now.
Wow! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's over. Look at this. Tyson's power carries the day, a first-round knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Iron
Mike Tyson. Wow. The theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Mike Tyson, one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early.
And it came right out of the skies, and it came right in the position where his opponent never saw it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
every other day. Mommy call me just to ask me if I'm coping with the fame. But every other night I'm spilling vodka on some chicken heads, doing shit I know would make her totally ashamed. I am overly engaged. Some who know me think I changed due to certain circumstances. We are socially estranged.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Mike Tyson's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring wars. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it. Butterbean's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
In the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, professional record, 77 wins, with 58 knockouts and 8 defeats, coming out of Bay City, Butterbean.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. We've talked about this time and time again. Oh! That is a big, big punch that just put him down.
And right now he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Tyson's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Mike Tyson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. And yet another big shot comes in. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? Butterbean's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Mike Tyson.
You're still not moving enough. Move.
Mike Tyson, good use of the jab. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Just did a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Little head hunting with the left.
Keep moving!
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Mike Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. That last round really damaged him. Butterbean's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, then boom! Counter punch.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joe, he can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
Very precise. How about that left right there?
Now, finish him off!
Big shot there. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
Butterbean's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a hookup. There it is. From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
And it's all over. Mike Tyson's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on this opponent.
Yeah, 2 ways you can criticize his opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold, there was no sweat on him, and he got starched.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Sonny Liston.
Iron Mike Tyson. With a record of 50 wins, including 39 knockouts and 4 defeats. From St. Louis, Sonny the Big Bear Liston.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Nice job doubling up the jab by Mike Tyson. Up top with the right. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. And a big punch connects and floors him here in round one.
And that would be expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
One, two, three, four.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's dream becomes a reality. A first-round knockout.
Your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout out of left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Chris Arreola.
Mike Tyson! His adversary, with a record of 29 wins, 25 knockouts with 2 losses. From Los Angeles, Chris the Nightmare Arreola.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Nothing there on the punch by Mike Tyson. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Keep moving around. That's a huge left he just scored with. Mike Tyson, big shot comes crashing home. Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym.
Oh, and there you go. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Tyson celebrating big time. It does not get better than that. First round knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Morrison's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert.
In the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. Across the ring, with a record of 48 victories, including 42 knockouts and 3 losses, from Chavez, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Tyson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh! That is it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One punch over.
your winner, Iron Mike Tyson.
Well, he only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Tommy Morrison's flattened here in our main event. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
And they don't pass the buck. Nothing's for certain. We all have to trust someone. I used to want to find the love of my life. Now I'm trying to live a life of love. It's not just a husband and wife thing. It's something that Christ brings, some comfort at night. True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Mike Tyson and Smokin' Joe Frazier. Mike Tyson's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Joe Frazier's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy up in his step.
By way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, his professional record stands at 32 wins, 27 by way of knockout, and 4 defeats. Hailing out of Beaufort, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand.
Use the ring! Use the ring!
Well, up against Tyson tonight is a guy that through his career has enjoyed being on the inside, has tried to make hay by getting right into the kitchen and fighting on the inside. Tyson can eat that up.
Yeah, he can eat that up. He can be dangerous. He can be sneaky on the inside. He throws that up.
Joe Frazier reminds me of one of those cartoons right now. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Joe Frazier showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Halfway through round number 1, well-targeted left hand by Mike Tyson. Very good, steady double jab there. Goes up top with a right hand.
body shot, body shot.
Tyson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Good, solid right hand by Mike Tyson. Chopping a little wood with that hook. Headshot lands was a hook. Good, accurate hook by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's right hand scores well. What a nice combo by Mike Tyson. Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Joe Frazier's damaged by a left hand. He got rocked. Did you see that? Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Tyson's giving these fans a thriller here. A first-round knockout. Fireworks early explode in round number 1. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Mike Tyson's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.
Evidence come to light, don't change the fact. An innocent man went down. First time man, I'd be a fool to put my faith in them. Only to be misplaced again. I remember how my heart felt breaking then. You don't want to feel that hate again. Still worse because it won't break again. You can set me free or bang me up. Just I told you.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall at the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Mike Tyson's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. David Hayes' self-confidence seems to just come through with each step he takes down to the ring.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 25 victories, including 23 knockouts and only 1 defeat. Coming out of London, David the Haymaker Hayes.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Tyson scores with a jab. The combo lands upstairs. Nice block that. David Hayes rocked by that punch. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And a big punch puts him down. give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us. And now what a big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? You know David Hayes not going to give up easily. He beats the count here. What's the easiest way for a power puncher to go out and get a good solid win against a guy like this who has a tendency to have low stamina?
Forget that you're a power puncher. Go in there like you're a singles hitter. You'll get the home runs.
David Hayes hurt from, and banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Mike Tyson's come up big here. A knockout victory in the opening stanza. He just jumped all over him early on.
By way of knockout, your winner,
It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Fiend. Knockout victory.
This matches up with any of the great punches throughout this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways. Let's take them back to the days when we...
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
EA Sports presents 12 rounds of boxing.
Mike Tyson, so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Lewis is making his way to the ring right now, and he's doing so with a very business-like approach to things.
In the corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, with a record of 41 wins, including 32 by way of knockout and 2 defeats, fighting out of West Ham, Lennox Lewis.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Cover up! Cover up!
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Mike Tyson.
Move those feet!
Well, Tyson sees this just about every time he steps into the ring. He's up against the taller man.
Yeah, but he also understands that once he starts getting close,
And from long range, solid. Round number one, and he's already down. Lewis beating the count, back up, ready for action.
Keep working the jab.
Nice block by Mike Tyson.
circle, circle!
90 seconds to go here in this round. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Head movement, head movement!
Blocks the head shot. How about a return? Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Parries that punch intended for the head. Mike Tyson's got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Lewis is damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where he had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and, you know,
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
Super two-punch combo by Mike Tyson.
ring. Move your
Well
hand.
placed, straight right hand. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Lewis is rising back up. That takes some guts.
Keep moving.
Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Mike Tyson. Tyson's impressing the judges. Big shot, the left crashed home. Big shot. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Lewis is back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Lennox Lewis. Mike Tyson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scored. blocks away that headshot. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. How about this? Lennox Lewis is clearly hurt. Lennox Lewis has... Wow! We're going to see what Lennox Lewis is made of now. He just ate a power punch that floored him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. This fight is over. Lennox Lewis is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Iron Mike Tyson!
Mike Tyson's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.
Who's worrying about you, babe, when you wildin' out, running round in these streets? When you on the corner, it's too much drama. Living with the police right behind you. It's always more than a slight reminder. We living in a war zone like Rwanda. Before I go back to the Heavenly Father, pray for me if it ain't too much bother. Whatever don't break me and make me stronger. I feel like I can't take...
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. George Foreman's ring walks have been known as circus spectaculars, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman!
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Right to the head with that right. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. Not able to land the headshot. Foreman's damaged by a right hand. Now this is a byproduct of his energy level being low. He's desperate. Oh! Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
One, two, three, four, five.
I hope his opponent didn't think it was going to be that easy. Big George Foreman back up after the knockdown. See him timing that double jab to the head. 1, flush right hand to the head. And yet another big shot comes in. Not what we're used to seeing with Big George Foreman. Big George has been down more than once tonight. Will he continue?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory.
By way of knockouts, your winner,
I never saw that coming. An early knockout victory. That's a stunner, Teddy.
So as I look at it, maybe not as surprising as everybody else is, because he came out very dry, no sweat on him at all, and he got caught cold.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights. Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Vitaly Klitschko.
his adversary, with a record of 41 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 2 losses. The champion, Dr. Iron Fist Klitschko.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
First round underway in this scheduled 10th rounder. When Vitaly Klitschko has that jab working, then the straight punch comes with ease. Big puncher here in front of us, going up against a guy who can do a little bit of everything. A boxer, puncher, well-skilled, good athlete, well-conditioned.
Yeah, the big puncher, I think, is going to be in trouble, especially as the fight goes late. He's going to get more and more desperate, and he's going to look for that one bomb. And usually when you know it's coming, you can avoid it.
Nice block by Mike Tyson. Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Good defensive skill. Another flush shot to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Vitaly Klitschko's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top.
Don't stay in one spot.
He gets off with a combination up top. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice combination by Mike Tyson. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Tyson's punch is far off the target. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Vitaly Klitschko's corner has got to get that message to him. He cannot afford to have defensive lapses like we just saw in that last round.
Yeah, you know, we say this so many times in a broadcast. We blame it on the fighter, but what if he hasn't been taught those things? If those things haven't been instilled already in the gym, guess what, Joe? He's not doing them.
Keep your hands moving, keep busy, and you'll beat him to the punch.
Just look at Vitaly Klitschko. Just look at his face, look at his legs. He looks like a fighter who's a little depleted after that last round. Tyson's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Double jab upstairs. And now he's targeting upstairs. Vitaly Klitschko doing what has done so much damage to all his opponents, landing a good solid headshot.
And doing it at the right distance, using that jab to set it up.
Use your feet.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Vitaly Klitschko. A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Vitaly Klitschko's tagged by a right hand. Big shot there. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Keep moving around the ring.
Scores up top with a left. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Tyson's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's put them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Mike Tyson. And now another left.
Listen, I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away and you'll catch him, okay? You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You need to cover up.
Two jabs. Every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, right? Don't go straight in. Give a little fake first. Relax. Relax. You're doing great.
Vitaly Klitschko's hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit. There it is! And now the challenge begins for Vitaly Klitschko. Will he get up after being floored again?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Vitaly Klitschko smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner,
Mike Tyson Tyson's able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knockout victory.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
And he's up across the ring. His professional record stands at 55 wins, including 49 big knockouts and only 3 defeats. Vladimir, Dr. Steel Hammer Klitschko.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. A nice block by Mike Tyson. And now he scores with that left to the body. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Right to the body. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Hey, keep your hands
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. You know, there was a lot of talk in the lead up to this fight from his opponent saying, hey, I can punch too.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm going to use baseball as an analogy. You have a power pitcher who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but you have another guy who can throw it 100 miles an hour, but he can also throw a curve. He can also hit the corners. He can also throw a changeup. Tyson can do so many more things than his opponent.
Good right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. So the game plan for Vladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
Mike Tyson's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Look at that. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Moments ago, you were probably questioning whether or not Vladimir would continue. But yes, here is Klitschko beating the count. Well-placed right hands from both men. End of round 1. Tyson's knockdown scored in that last round has a certain tone in that corner that every trainer wants. They are bubbling with confidence. They know they can go out and accomplish things again here.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Look, you're standing straight up.
Vladimir Klitschko's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Right back to it upstairs. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Combo lands to the head. Solid. And Vladimir Klitschko is down. He got knocked down with a power shot right on Klitschko's mug.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And it's over. Look at this. Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
By way of knockout, your winner, Iron Mike
And just like that, Mike Tyson's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights between Mike Tyson and the real deal, Evander Holyfield. Mike Tyson's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Evander Holyfield's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary. His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Oh, what a hook by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield connects with a huge right hand. Good work on the combination by Mike Tyson. He has his target. He lands a straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. That was a miss by Mike Tyson. Protecting his head well with his guard. Tyson's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Has a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. Tyson Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Fans have certain expectations when they come to a Mike Tyson fight. They don't mind if it ends in 20 seconds. Do you expect it to be a quick one tonight?
Tyson expects it to, and that's more important than what I expect. He's going to go out there, and he's going to put his best foot forward to make that happen.
Tyson's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Oh, he is absolutely a big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight. Gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Mike Tyson with a heck of a blow there. He rocked his opponent in Tyson.
Knock the motherfucker out! Now put him away!
He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. Oh, and Evander Holyfield. Oh, and there you go. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Mike Tyson's game plan works to perfection. The power came early. A first-round knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Wow, the theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Mike Tyson's one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early.
And it came right out of the skies, and it came right in the position where his opponent never saw it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon. Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Mike Tyson's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Muhammad Ali's belief that he can overcome anything is showing through. He's bubbling over with confidence.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! across the ring, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Ali's jabs has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief?
Sure.
Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-B. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all 4 of them. Muhammad Ali can be so elusive, but Teddy, when he has been hit by power, he's got a great chin.
Yeah, that's the problem that's discouraging. First of all, the first thing is the speed, the elusive ability. How do you catch him clean? And then, as you just said, you finally catch him, and it's like hitting something that doesn't give, something that absorbs greatly.
There's a straight right hand. Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Let it go!
That's a stinging right hand by Mike Tyson. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good combination by Mike Tyson. Able to dismiss that body shot. Doubles up the jab. Good shot to the head with that right hand.
1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, come on.
Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it.
That's it, that's it. Hey, relax. Just like that, all right? Another round, just like that. He doesn't like those body shots. Believe me, he doesn't like that, kid. Keep working your body. Take some of that speed. Nice work, kid. Good job that round. Real nice. Keep your hands up, all right? Keep your guard up. You have to keep your hands up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Ali's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. He is not in good shape. He could be... Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ali is rocked. Muhammad Ali went down after eating that power punch. So Muhammad Ali makes that decision that a champion fights on. Gets up after the knockdown. We will see what he still has left. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Muhammad Ali. Hits him in the mug with the right. Ali scores with a booming uppercut. Tyson's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Use the ring, use the
Good doubling up of the jab by Mike Tyson. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Ali's able to avoid that punch. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Ali's getting a break as for now, but Teddy, he looked horrible at the end of that round. He was taking a lot of punishment.
Now this is where you really have to resolve the mentality of a fighter, because he's got to go back and face that in a minute when he comes out of his corner. Can he face that? Can he push that away out of his consciousness?
Just stay alert in there, okay? Just stay alert. I need you to come forward with your power hand. All right? Cut him off.
I wonder if those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
Ali blocks it. He comes with the straight right hand. Did you see that? And for the second time tonight, he goes down. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. A headshot blocked. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Tyson's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Little head knocking with that right hand. What a big shot. He never saw that coming. Muhammad Ali's knocked down by a punch that came from out of left field.
That was like Haley's Comet. You won't be seeing that again for about 10 years.
Over. Fight is over. Mike Tyson's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner,
A showcase of power punching by Mike Tyson. This fight is now over.
And thankfully it is, because he's taken too much, and you got to wonder about the repercussions down the road.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas.
Mike Tyson's ring walk is one of those ring walks where you realize how attentive this fighter is. This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him. Andre Bishop's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turn triumph. This demon in the lion, I made it to the high of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I'm about to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hunt.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, hailing out of Philadelphia, Andre Bishop.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Good looking right hand after he got hit. We've sat through thousands and thousands of fights together ringside, and sometimes you can tell just from the start, like a fight like this, of what you're going to see down the road.
And what you're not going to see. You're not going to see a lot of guys running. You're not going to see a lot of defense. You're going to see two guys coming and letting it all lay out.
And banging away he goes. And down he goes after that left hand. Bishop's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Solid, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. That is boxing 101. A nice, big shot he just scored with. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
The fight is over. Mike Tyson's devastating attack wins the day quickly. A first-round knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner,
Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy, and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on his opponent.
Yeah, two ways you can criticize his opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner, that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold. There was no sweat on him, and he got starched.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.
You work for yours like I work for mine. Want some P-Rocks, got a perfect grind. What's next from the west like I'm first in line. From the coast that's known for the surf and shine. Rock rhymes like I'm trying to save the earth in time. Before my girls get big and get...
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Mike Tyson's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Frost now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of San Diego, Isaac Frost.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. And he scores well. A three-punch combo by Mike Tyson. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. A little head hunting with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Isaac Frost making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Very accurate with the overhand right. Right to the belt line. Target. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man. Big shot, big left hand, and he goes down.
One, two, three, four.
Isaac Frost climbed back up from the canvas, may inspire him.
Great job, go get him now.
Great hook to the head that time. Wow! Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four.
And it's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knockout. How about that? Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout out of left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining. Keep shining. Yeah, keep shining. Keep shining. And I've been known to talk about women on the track or two. I talk to women, I just can't talk for women. That's for you. We need women for that. More women in rap, even tracks like Quali's for women. That's still only half the view of the world. There's no girls rapping, so we only hearing half the truth.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope.
By way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, by way of Brooklyn, Iron.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think
he got caught by that right hand. He never... Oh! What a shot. What a clean left hand that was that knocked him down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically.
And yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Stopping this fight. Tyson's got himself a knockout, a first-round knockout. Wow, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, knockouts, your winner,
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division between Mike Tyson and Iron Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused. Tyson's got his eye on the prize. He has complete focus on his ring walk here.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. And his opponent across the ring, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. And he returns on that exchange. A striking combination by Mike Tyson. Nice block that time. It was intended for the Tyson's hurt by that. Oh, Tyson's hurt there. Tyson is hurt, Teddy, and he's going to hold on. Big shot there. You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch. So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. Tyson's combination punching is working well here. There it is! Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? is over. Mike Tyson's ultimate highlight, a first-round KO.
By way of knockout, your winner,
Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Mike Tyson's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.
I take life so slow, every minute gotta go. Now I'm right back to my old ways. We only here for a little, so I'm somewhere in the middle, and I'm right back to my old ways. I'm not the same, say I changed, but I can't leave the game. Now I'm right back to my old ways.
Let's take them back to the days when we had no radio plays and we had to change up our ways, cause success breeds difference. Try to keep it clean while they littering. Snakes in the grass, they try to slither in. The rose that grew from concrete, not withering. And it's life so fast, the lights keep flickering. What goes around comes back, and that's the karma truth. I log on to my closet, that shit is karma loop.
So I get a little fresh. My teachers used to hate me, but now I could pass the test. Got confidence, subconscious.